Hey guys, y'all know what time it is. We're logging out the spams and tuning into Unplugged Archives, where it's real, raw, and all tea, no shade. So today I have a special guest with me, Cire Wilson. So I met Cire my first year at my school. He was a senior, and I did my research and stuff before I came to the school, and I found out he had a photography company, and I kind of knew him off of like his poetry and like pieces that he did with his friends. But today he's going to be coming on here to tell you guys about an upcoming exhibition that he has.
Yo, how you feeling, young boy?
Good. All right.
What's up?
So tell them about like how you started out with photography and things like that.
Cool. So it all started with Duke. I wasn't originally supposed to go to Duke, but after some last minute changes with my mom from thinking about going to Gonzaga to going for my art focus, I found a passion for it through the camp department. It was LMC at first, and the first time I took pictures was at a show. It was a local show actually. My brother, my best friend at the phone from it, and I was like, cool, let's take some pictures and see where we can go with it. And they're like getting better and better with it. And as I got better with it, I decided that I wanted to take it more seriously, and that's where me and Locke decided to come with the Elemental Studios situation. And Elemental Studios essentially mean we can capture any element, because we were doing so many different things: prom shoots, we were doing sports events, local events, and all the above. So it was like, how can we capture what we do in a word and element that on turn with the way we do it? So that's how we started. That's how we feel right now.
What was the biggest struggle with him when creating Elemental?
Our biggest struggle was honestly our logo. We had a really hard time trying to figure out how we wanted to do our logo. My mom actually made our logo on Canva. Canva, yeah, she made our logo on Canva, and it was pretty cool. It's been our logo ever since. And yeah, I feel like that was the hardest struggle, was just coming up with our logo. Me and Locke knew we wanted to collaborate. We knew what the plan was. We were trying to figure out how our image looked. How do we want to look on things like that? And that was one of the things for sure.
What was like the process, or like how would you say it was when it was the transition from like y'all going to college and stuff and like keeping it going?
You know, the last thing we did before college was we did our first ever exhibition.
I was there. I remember.
Right, called the Adolescent Perspective, and it was the first thing we did, like art wise, in the city. And I think just leaving on that note and knowing we had something to come back to was really, really dope. Him going to SCAD and me going to Albright, it was definitely two different things. Him and letting me being in the band, I was focused on sports, he was still focused on the arts. I feel like we didn't do as much as we usually would had done with Elemental during the school year. But after the school year, just us being able to come back home and instantly get right back to it was really dope. I went to Atlanta a couple of times. We did some shoots. We did a music video on some Christmas song for the game at the end. And yeah, now we're just here. School year, we didn't really do as much. And now we're here getting ready for the summer. Our first solo exhibition.
Yes, so about that, can you explain like the name of it, how you got the idea, and what it's basically about?
Cool. So the name of the exhibition is called Organic Matters, an Angolan Experience. And I got the name, actually, funny story. I was in my mom's room. And it was like, I'm talking to her, I have no idea what to name this. So I have all these dope pictures. I don't know what to name this show. And then she had this food, like the snack in her room. And the snack product was called Organic Matters. And we were just looking around trying to find it. And I'm like, I feel like that's dope, because when we think of Organic Matters, it's a play on words, right? Because we can say organic things matter, or the organic matters of Africa, like how much it means and things like that. So, yeah, we did a lot. But I would think my favorite experience for sure would be when I got to play with a pro basketball player in Africa. His name's Gildo Santos. He's a pro African basketball player, and we played one basketball against each other.
Who won? Him.
I was gonna say he definitely gave me dope.
Oh, okay.
Definitely gave me dope.
Figure.
I scored a little bit, but he definitely like showed me a couple more things out there within that game. And yeah, definitely felt that's my most favorite moment, as well as getting to play basketball with the school we visited, this education center where they teach kids English, things like that. Play basketball with them outside their practices.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cool just seeing how their passion and love for the game was so deep. I mean, they care about it. They got LeBron jerseys, Kobe jerseys, and they're just showing so much passion and love for the game that it made me want to start myself up because of how much they love it and made me realize how much I can love it too.
How was it like adjusting from DC culture, DC life? Because you know how we are down here, adjusting to how it was down there. Like, was it hard or like it was like cool?
When you thinking about it, I feel like DC culture and Afro culture is the same. I feel like the hospitality is there. I feel like the love, the community is there. I mean, this coach who I just met came and picked me up from the hotel and took me to the school to go practice with his team. So it's like nothing was really different about it. It was a vibrant city.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much to do there. I definitely think there was no culture like change for me. I feel like it was really felt like home. Nothing felt like scared to me. Mm-hmm.
When you're taking your photos, like how do you know when you taking the not right one, but like how do you know when like they're like, oh yeah, this is that, you know?
You can you can grade a picture many different ways. You can grade it off of quality, framing, and the story of it tells. These pictures specifically for me, I was using a very old camera, Canon EOS 50D, so quality wasn't what I was grading it for. I was grading it off of the story that it was telling, and all of the pictures that you will see in the exhibition tell the story. It tells a different media view of what Africa is compared to what the media, more like public media, presents, and it just shows what life is like. That even though there may be struggles, there's still so much beauty in it. There's still so much life and love and intimacy within it, and just being able to see that through a black man's lens from the city, from Southeast, from also a struggle that isn't like, similar, but also a struggle, and just being able to capture it through our view and not a view that's placed onto us was the most beautiful thing about it was the story. That's what I basically, that's when I knew I had the right one. I knew I had the right one. A story was being able to provoke from it, and someone had to look at it and be like, damn, what does it mean?
Okay, so like to people who do photography and like stuff like this, what advice would you give to them who are like what advice would you give to somebody who wants to do their first ever exhibition?
So this is my third exhibition, or as like my mentor Brian Bay likes to call it, activation. And at this point,
explain the activation.
Activation is essentially taking a space and making it something new, making it more vibrant, giving it something to do, like activating it. And this is my third one. Adolescent Perspective at the Anacostia Art Center, then the Art All Night one, which is also the Adolescent Perspective, and now this exhibition called Organic Matters. I think now I understand that my advice would be to don't stick to the norm. Your greatest work comes from something that hasn't been done yet. See? So it's like my first exhibition, we had a situation that was haywire where we didn't have frames. We bought frames, they came, got destroyed. A lot happened.
They got destroyed.
They got destroyed essentially. They weren't working. And what we did was we hung our pictures up with no frames. I've never seen anything like that before in a traditional exhibition. I'm not sure if it's been done or not yet, but when we did that, we were like, man, how people gonna feel about it? Like, they gonna think we weird, like what they gonna think? And what we had to do is just break out of that norm.
Is that the one that I went to?
Technically, no. Oh,
because I was about to say, what?
They weren't in frames either. The Art on that one didn't have any frames. They were just on the board. Okay, I don't remember. Because I was about to say, it was good regardless. But I just didn't know if that was like the one that I went to. It's the same exhibition, just in a different place. So yeah, and so when we did that, we came up with this idea to make it like a dark room, essentially, right? Because there's dark room photography. And what we did was we turned off all the lights in the building and just blew it up red. So it looked like you were in the actual dark room and you were watching the
I was
pictures
there.
develop.
We were in the room and people were performing, like Javon performed and Tamia performed.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah, I was there. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I could not. That was good. So I could not tell. I don't know this stuff, like the intricate details or nothing. But that's like another thing. Like, if nobody knows, then you're not really doing nothing wrong.
You
but like,
so.
yeah. But I didn't know. Like, I'm just today live hearing that. Like, I don't know. But
so that's what happened. So just like get out of the norm. Like, nothing you do has to be normal. It's art. Everything about it is supposed to be different. It's supposed to be something new and fresh. And that's just what my advice would be, to just you don't have to stick to the norm, being something fresh.
What do you want to do with organic matters, like after this? Like, do you plan on taking it anywhere else, or are you ready to, like, already thinking about or ready to start the next thing?
So organic matters, the event will probably be up for around a month. Don't quote me on that. We're gonna have walls that'll be in the middle of Sycamore Oak, and then that night we'll move it inside to the cafeteria and stay there for a bit. But the next step for organic matters, I want to be able to do something within Africa at the school we visited, to give back to them. I'm working on trying to get some pieces that they made for the show over here. I'm still trying to figure that out, even if it's just pictures being shown. But I think the next stuff for Organic Matters is just now giving back to the place that I took the pictures at, giving back to Angola and giving back to that community. And then next steps for Elementary is a Mayor's Arts Awards.
What's that?
So you know what the Mayor's Arts Awards?
I don't know what that is. I'm not even being funny. I literally don't know what that is.
So the Mayor's Arts Awards is an event that the mayor hosts every single year, just to show love and show I don't know the word, but just to show love essentially to the art community and like what they do in the city. So there's different kinds of awards, like rising artists, teen artists. There's so many. Like you have like,
mind y'all, never knew about this, and really, he just told me.
Duke won an award last year.
Never knew.
Yeah, so I never knew. Best program, all kinds of things, and so that's my goal for this year. We also have another thing that is in the works. I can't say too much about it, but
I said that in my last episode. You can't speak too much because people like to take your ideas.
Facts. You just got to do it first. Proof over explanation every time. Exactly. So that's what I got more things planned. It's not over. This isn't just a one and done thing. We got some things.
Exactly. So stay tuned, guys. This is just like a random kind of question that I have, but was it awkward, or like did people look at you weird or kind of get mad at you if you were taking pictures? Because if I'm not like looking right at it, I'm not gonna want nobody taking pictures of me. I don't know. Like,
so I did ask for consent for most of the photos, most of the people that I take pictures of, but sometimes it was more just of, I gotta get this shot. So it's like, hey man, have attitude with me if you want, but they were definitely mostly chill about it. They loved seeing other people in their village and things like that. One funny story is in the picture called Reality, the little boy, he's crying essentially, but he's crying because when I took the picture, he heard the snap and he started crying, and I felt so bad.
Oh, that's not a funny story. That's sad.
It is kind of sad, but that's where the whole Reality name comes from, because in reality, that's just his situation.
Oh, that's deep.
So, yeah.
I feel like with photography, like a lot of times, like I'd be like, oh, that's cool, but like not cool, like downplaying it, but I'd be like, oh, that's cool, but like I don't be. That's crazy. That's actually like really deep.
So,
dang.
Yeah, they were chill.
Okay, so I know you said like what y'all plan on doing this upcoming year and stuff, but like in 5 years, like ideally, how would you want things to pan out? Like 5 years.
For just the exhibition.
This could be like, this could be for exhibition, elemental, life, however you want to take the question. All three, actually. Give them all three. We go bam, 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 shebang, as Drake said. Go.
For the exhibition, I just want a different view to be brought to the motherland where we're from, and I want my pieces to be all over the place. I want everyone to have a piece of this show in their own way within the next 5 years if I had it my way. For Elemental is more than just a photography company. It's a whole studio production. It's a whole situation. So I just want to keep expanding on that. I'll be transferring schools this fall to Upper Thorpe University in Atlanta. And so with me and Locke being in Atlanta and then all of my friends, top 5, us being in Atlanta, I feel like we can grow.
They don't know who top 5 is. So.
Top 5 being Destin, Vaughn, Locke, Chris, and myself. We call ourselves top 5.
Because they think that they're tough.
We are the coolest. And yeah, just all of us being in Atlanta together is going to bring a whole new sense of production from all of us. And I feel like Elemental Studios can just continue to grow in that aspect from music videos, photography.
And they could book y'all, right?
Of course.
Exactly. So if y'all are exactly, and if y'all are in Atlanta, make sure to book them because like they're tough. So well, I would never like just pretend he's not here. I don't like to glaze too much because but like they're tough. So yeah, y'all should book them and stuff. But anyway, go ahead.
And then for life, I just want to graduate college right now. I want to continue my athletic career, of course.
They don't know what sports you play.
Play every sport, name a sport, promise you had a picture.
I thought you only play basketball now.
Right now, yeah, I do only play basketball. So right now, yeah, I am only playing basketball, but I played every sport. Name a sport, I probably got a picture of me playing it. Yeah.
No, you got to tell them about how he went to an art school, guys, and played all them sports. Like, that's still crazy to me, like, still. But, okay, well, we talked about this exhibition, like, a good portion of it. You got to give them the information so they could come out and support, because,
Facts. So, the exhibition titled Organic Matters and the Golden Experience will be held at Sycamore Oak from 5 to 9 p.m. We're going to have, like, performances. We're going to have some food for y'all. We have some great artwork. We're going to have all the above. Y'all going to enjoy some of our favorite people performing. Top 5 Maya performing. We got Sonana Cole performing. We got Kendall performing. And so many more. I mean, I got some stuff in the way I can't even speak on this yet. So just pop out, come through, 5 to 9 p.m. Come enjoy yourself.
Did you say the date?
July 17th.
July 17th. Be there or be square, y'all. So he said where to find Elemental. He said where to find the exhibition. Now tell them where to like actually find you if they have any questions or want to DM you or like anything like that.
Facts. You can follow me on Instagram at CIRE_EAT. Elevated all times. Shout out my man Malik. And yeah, facts. That's where you can find me. Anything you need, just hit me up and I got you.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all know it's the same thing with me. Life with Maddie and Naya for like my YouTube content and all of that. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Cire, for coming on here and letting them know some valuable information that they could take. Because like the stuff that he was saying, y'all don't just have to use it for photography. Y'all can really use it for anything. Like that was like really good knowledge to just have, because I know I'm going to be taking some of it with me as well. But yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Peace.